talk to me about the process that you work with clients on, and is that process the same in here that it is out there?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. I mean, the parallels ridiculous. It's so ridiculous how close they are. So when you first is mindset, right? When you join a gym or if you hire a coach, you really got to dig in and dig into your why, right? Just like business, right? You have to, what is my why? If you start with the product and then you work your way down to the why, you end up having a subpar organization. But if you start with your purpose, everything else just kind of falls into place, right? So starting with your purpose and really not saying what the coach wants to hear or what your friends want to hear or what you think is, really digging in and saying, why am I going to do this?
Yes.
And then putting some solid objectives, writing it down, put it on a board, and then what's in alignment with that, and then you have to say, okay, well, how is this going to benefit my life if I'm consistent with this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and start lining up all the benefits, because you're going to need to look at that list when all the challenges come, right? Yep. Just like in business. So it's the biggest issue with coming back into the gym or starting a gym for the first time is really that maybe you've finally got a lot of other things going for you and you never figured the gym out.
Right.
And so it's almost a courage that you have to gather in yourself in order to do this. And that's why classes are easy, because you can kind of follow along with people. And we like to break people of that habit.
It just seems to me that there's a lot of similarities with performance in the gym, discipline in the gym, doing something that you don't want to do some days, right? Look, I love going to the gym. It's a release. I love it. But there are days that I don't want to go. Right? Just like with work, I say I'm going to do stuff, I make a goal, and there are activities to get there. Every day isn't one of those days where I want to do the activity, but the process of achieving anything sometimes has to do with maybe doing stuff that at the present moment you don't want to do that. Of course you want to do it in theory, but at the present moment, maybe you've got other stuff that's more of a priority at the time.
I almost skipped my workout today, and I had 30 minutes before needing to get ready and come see you. And I did a 5K row, right?
Wow.
I got blood moving. Downstairs in the garage there, and then got ready and just kept going. I'm glad I did it. I didn't want to do it, man.
That's
I didn't
everything.
want to do it. I honestly, this from the outfit I was wearing and everything. I was in home office mode. And I didn't want to do it, but I did it.
Sometimes the bad workouts you're more proud of than the good ones, because it's like, man, I did it, that was tough, or man, I could easily not check the box right there, and even if sometimes you're going through the motions, not that you want to go through the motions with everything, but sometimes you have a ton of emotion and drive and focus and present in what you're doing, and sometimes it's like, no, I committed to doing this, and I'm going to see it through.